Ask any police officer and they'll tell you a well-lit home exterior is a safer home. Yes, good lighting can help keep your home secure since it provides fewer hiding spots for bad guys to do their work. Plus, for you design lovers out there, good lighting can really show off your home. The ability to improve my home's looks and the safety factor with outdoor lighting was just one of the reasons that I was glad to test out and review the new Ring lighting array. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and I got a Ring Pathlight stake light, a Ring Steplight, a Ring Spotlight, the Ring motion sensor, and the required Ring bridge to try in my yard. And here's what I found. An early heads up though, that if you like what you're watching and you find it helpful, please hit that like button and give me a sub, since it does help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. You might already know Ring as makers of video doorbells and wireless home security cameras. You can check out my reviews of the stick-up cam and the video doorbell here on the channel by clicking the pop-ups. I've long liked Ring's products because they are really easy to set up and to use. The battery life on them is great, and it gives me easy smartphone control over my home with high-quality video and responsive smart technology. The Ring lights are fully wireless home security lights with that smartphone control. They've also got removable batteries and motion detection built in, so they can turn on whenever movement is detected, and they can be linked to Ring's cameras so they can record what's happening in front of them. If this is your first foray into Ring products, you'll need to download the Ring app. If you already have the app and use it with gadgets like the Ring Video Doorbell or stick-up cam, you'll be familiar with this process. You will need the Ring bridge for these lights to work. I found it odd that there's a bridge required, since manufacturers are starting to move away from this kind of extra technology and building connectivity right into their lights and gadgets, but I digress. You'll need the bridge to act as your connection between the Ring lights and your home's Wi-Fi network. Right off the hop, I also found it a bit odd that the Ring lights use regular batteries, AA or C cell, depending on the light. I'm already wondering how long these are going to last. Ring's cameras and their doorbells use a rechargeable battery, which is really easy to install and remove and requires charging really only about every 3 to 4 months or so. And a solar panel is also available for the cameras, and you can hardwire in the doorbell too if you have preferences that way. Okay, so you've got the app downloaded and the batteries are in. Now let's plug in the Ring bridge and get that set up. Here's how to do it. Wait for the blue light on the device to start flashing. When it does, go into the Ring app and choose Set up a device from the hamburger menu on the top left. You'll choose the option for smart lighting and then scan the QR code on the back of your bridge. Then you should be asked to select your home's Wi-Fi network. The Ring bridge should connect to your home's Wi-Fi, and during this time you'll see the lights flash different colors. After a minute or so, you should get a setup is complete message. It's worth pointing out that initially I tried to set this up using my Apple iPhone XS Max, and I couldn't complete it. I kept getting a failure message. I tried probably a dozen times before calling Ring for support. I will say this, Ring's customer support is great. They are really friendly and very helpful. And after troubleshooting a few things, the rep had me try my setup using my Android Google Pixel 3a phone, and bingo, it worked on the first try. Now, I'm not sure why the Apple setup didn't work for me, but I will trust Ring is working to fix it. Interestingly, I could use the lights just fine in the iPhone app after they were set up using the Android. So bottom line, if you encounter this problem and you can use another phone to get them set up, do that, and then you're fine to revert back to Apple for the overall control. I installed the Ring Pathlight in my backyard to illuminate the walkway from my detached garage to the house. The light from the pathway casts a nice 360-degree glow. The Pathlight is big and can be pretty bright. It's a lot more powerful than those silly solar stake lights, and the lighting area is pretty good and wide for a stake light. The spotlight I installed in a tree above our driveway to light up our van in the event someone gets too close at night. I love the spotlight. It's bright and casts a wide glow over the driveway that I feel will be bright enough to scare away any potential prowlers. The Steplight watches over our stairs and casts a downward-facing light. The Steplight is maybe my least favorite of all the lights. I was expecting something almost flush or flat that I could install right where we walk, on the steps. The Steplight is not like that. It's way too big to be placed on a step because you'd definitely trip on it. It needs to be placed off to the side. Now with that said, it is bright, it just needs to be situated in the right spot to be effective. Controlling Ring lights is done via the Ring app. There's a shortcut button on the main app screen where you can turn them on or off. You can control the lights individually or as a group if you set up areas for them, like your front yard, backyard, or garage. As I noted, all the lights have motion detection built in, and while these lights will detect motion and turn on 24/7, day or night, you can adjust the motion settings to be inactive during the day, though it's not intuitive on how to do this. You can also turn that motion detection off completely if you want to. Want to know how to turn motion detection off during the day? Go into your lighting group, front yard, backyard, whatever it is, then go to General Settings and then look for Motion Alert Schedules. Then click Daytime Alerts Disabled and you can adjust the times of day or the days of the week when you won't get alerts during the day. You can also access this feature through the Motion Settings tab in the group screen. Very handy and it'll save batteries. There are lots of different configuration options for Ring lighting. There's an auto shutoff timer, which allows you to set how long your lights will stay on after motion is detected. In your group light settings, look for the auto shutoff timer, and you can adjust those settings from anywhere from about 30 seconds to about 5 minutes. There's also a dusk to dawn setting for some of these lights. I only see it with the Steplight and the Pathway light and not in the Spotlight. The dusk to dawn setting keeps the light on at a very low level overnight, turning even brighter when motion is detected. To enable this feature, go into the Ring app, go to the light and choose light settings, then turn on the dusk to dawn switch. It's possible to link your Ring cameras to these Ring lights. Linking these devices will allow you to record what's happening on the Ring cameras when motion is detected via either the lights or the camera. Go into the settings for your individual lights in your group. Choose the light you want to trigger for recording, and in my case I chose my front spotlight, which is really close to my Ring stick-up cam that covers my driveway. Choose Link to Devices and then select the cameras you want to link. Of course, it's also possible to link these devices in reverse. You can have the lights turn on when the camera detects motion too, just by going into your Ring camera settings and choosing the Linked Devices option in there. Now, next big question, how is the battery life in these lights? I've only had them, of course, for a couple of weeks for my testing and review, and initially I had them coming on all the time since I hadn't yet configured the daytime off setting and I had the motion alerts accidentally sent to high. I am definitely curious about how long regular batteries inside these lights are going to last and how they're going to do in the extreme Alberta cold, especially when it gets down to about -20 Celsius and below. The Ring lights will show your battery level in the app when you click on an individual light, and I find that super handy, a feature that I kind of thought would only be available with those rechargeable batteries. I'm hoping that I'll get a low battery warning from the app when the regular batteries inside these lights do get dangerously low. I'll have to report back on that. In my opinion, Ring has another winner with its Ring lighting. The various different lights work really well at illuminating my property, and the whole system was easy to set up. It's easy to control and adjust inside that Ring app. I absolutely love that I can control and configure each light individually, and that I can link the Ring cameras to the lights really easily. It gives me peace of mind to know that it's lights camera action anytime somebody closes in on my house while I'm asleep. Overall, I can definitely recommend Ring lights as a way to add designer light and to increase your home security. Here's the prices. The Ring Bridge sells for about $70 Canadian, and all these prices will be in Canadian, by the way. The Ring Spotlight is about $54. The Steplight sells for about $34. The Ring Pathlight is about $39 or $40. The Ring Motion Sensor around $34. To read more about Ring lighting, head over to blog.bestbuy.ca, where we've got a full blog posted, and you can ask us any questions you have either there on the blog or, as always, here on the YouTube channel. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, since it does help us keep making more videos that we hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. I'm Erin. Thanks so much for watching. You can catch me on Twitter or Instagram until the next time, at ErinLYYC. You can also follow me at facebook.com/TechGadgetsCanada.